Welcome to the third episode of our series Cook with the Polish Embassy in Dublin. This time we invited two amazing ladies, Niamh and Edyta, who are going to prepare one of the most popular Polish dishes, dumplings with cheese, onion and potatoes. Stay with us and find out how to prepare this amazing dish. Smacznego!
Hi everyone, my name's Niamh Nestor. I originally come from County Mayo, but I'm living in Dublin and working out at UCD. My research is focused on the Polish community in Ireland, particularly Polish children living in Ireland. And this is as a result of the fact that I lived in Poland between 2002 and 2007. I love Polish food and I'm delighted to be here today.
My name is Edyta Jankowska. I'm Polish and I'm in Ireland for over 8 years. During the day, I work my corporate job, and for the rest of the time, I'm chairperson of the Irish-Polish Society, which is a voluntary organization promoting both Irish and Polish cultures. So we are going to prepare pierogi today. Niamh, you know them?
I do. Uwielbiam pierogi.
Okay, great. Niamh loves pierogi. Perfect. But the translation of the word pierogi, I don't think it really fits in English.
No, it's translated generally speaking as dumplings, but dumplings really, I think, don't have much to do with pierogi.
Yeah, I kind of agree from knowing what Irish think about dumplings. So let's just call it pierogi for today. Yeah,
perfect.
What do we need to make them?
Okay.
We need butter, we need potatoes, we need onion, we need twaróg, which is a Polish cheese, we'll talk about later. We need boczek, that you call bacon, but again, a bit more has to be said about that.
Different. Yeah.
And flour.
Okay.
Also some seasoning, but only a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
Actually, a very important ingredient is also water. Pastry time. What we need? We need to measure the flour.
Okay.
I'm going to prepare the butter and water. I put the butter into that warm water, which actually melts it. I think it's much easier. So when you can put the flour into the bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The butter is melted. So I'll be slowly adding the mixture into the flour. Okay.
Okay.
If in the meantime you could just maybe add a pinch of salt here. Okay. And if we need more flour in the meantime, that's fine, we will just add it on. We just have to make sure that it's not going to be sticking to our fingers. Okay. But if you could give me a bit more flour, exactly, yeah. Do you remember any of the Polish names for those ingredients? Flour?
Mąka?
Mąka, bardzo dobrze.
Woda.
Woda. We have water, yeah. And sól, we have some salt here, yeah. So it's really simple, it's just... Oh, and we forgot about? The butter, which is?
Masło.
Masło. Świetnie, bardzo dobrze.
Dziękuję.
But as I read once, what they say that in Poland we actually seasonally eat dumplings, pierogi with fruit.
Okay.
We traditionally eat pierogi with kapusta, which is cabbage.
Okay.
And every day we eat pierogi with potatoes.
Okay.
Apparently, I don't know, but I think they are nation's favorite. So the pastry is ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move
Thank
these
you.
out of the way.
Perfect. We can start on the filling.
Well, I'll add the twaróg to the potatoes.
Yeah, you can mash them together.
Is twaróg, is this cottage cheese in it?
It's not really cottage cheese. No, I know it looks like cottage cheese, but if you want to make pierogi, this type of pierogi, please don't buy cottage cheese in the shop because it just won't be right. So I would actually advise you to go to the Polish shop and look for twaróg. Or ask for the Polish type of white cheese, which I know for you it means something else, and for you white cheese is actually yellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So sorry, red cheese is red and white cheese is yellow, yes? Is that correct?
The red cheese is kind of orange, I think, almost.
Okay. Yeah. But anyhow, if you go to the Polish shop and ask for the Polish white cheese, ser biały, or if you ask for twaróg, they will give you the proper thing. Okay, so I think the onion is ready now.
Okay.
You can pop it there. It's nice and greasy as well because we fried it we sauteed it on the butter.
Okay.
Which is going to give a great taste to our filling.
It smells amazing.
It does. Okay, so if you don't mind just mixing it up, leave it a spoon.
Sure.
And put them away. Yeah. So the potato is very important in Ireland, isn't it?
It's really important, actually. Yeah. It's one of probably the most popular foods here.
I think that's what we share, the love for potato.
Yeah, the love of the potato.
Yeah. What we have is, we call potatoes in a few different ways.
Oh.
Do you know them?
No. I know.
Do you know them?
Ziemniak.
Ziemniak is one of them. Kartoffel.
Oh, kartoffel. Yeah.
And pyra.
Oh, pyra. Okay, I've heard all those,
so that's all I know, all the names that I would use actually the three of them. But I think the most common one is, everybody would agree, is ziemniak. I guess is the official.
Yeah, that's the one I heard. I think as well, I spent some time in Kashubi, and I think they call potatoes bulva.
Bulva. I haven't heard, but it's possible because bulva ziemniaka, which is the actual root of the potato. The potato.
The tuber.
It could be called the bulva. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
Quite
we call them potatoes, but the sort of more slang word would be spuds.
Oh, that's true. Spuds. Very good. Yeah, so I think that's ready too. Yeah, we can start rolling pastry. We need to put some flour here so the pastry doesn't actually stick to the board.
Like a fistful of pastry, like that much?
Maybe a bit more even, yeah.
Bit more?
I'd say more, but you can always add.
Ooh, it's really sticky.
Yeah, if you need some flour, you can also put it in your hand. That's what makes it easier.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on the rolling pin as well. Actually, sometimes makes it easier. There you go.
Okay.
You can roll it out into a shape.
Should I roll it thinly, thickly?
Do you know what they say about 2 millimeters? But I mean, it's really, again, not too thick, not too thin. Okay, so that's great.
Okay.
So what I'll do is you take this glass.
Okay.
Okay. And with this glass, you cut out little round shapes.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the meantime, you do that, please. And in the meantime, I'm going to start on boiling the water because we have to boil the pierogi when they are ready.
Okay, I've cut out the shapes, so I'm going to start stuffing them. Like this much?
Yeah, do you know what? Like a spoon, it should be enough. It really depends maybe on the size of pieróg.
Okay.
So just make sure that you can actually close the pastry afterwards, because if the filling goes out, it will open the pieróg, and when it's boiling, you will lose the filling from the inside.
Okay.
And you will have just empty pastry. Yeah, so again, exactly. So you can use the fork, very good. See, you know how it's done?
It's like closing an apple tart.
Yeah, exactly.
My mum used to do this.
So you can do this, although in some houses and traditionally you would actually do this with your fingers.
Oh, okay.
Guys, we just spared you the lovely time of watching us when we make them all. But this is the result. If you could put them into the boiling water, and I start chopping the onion.
How do we know when they're ready? How do we know when they're boiled?
It's actually really easy because you know they will actually float to the top.
Oh, okay.
So when they float to the top, leave them there for about 1.5 minutes, and then you're ready to take them out. Yes, so they're floating now. You can see that. So you can start taking them out.
Okay, and we'll take them out onto a plate with greaseproof paper on it, lining the plate.
The reason for the paper is so they don't stick together when they start drying out.
Okay.
When we're waiting for the bacon and for the onion to get ready. Bring the pierogi there. Okay, because they are chilled now, so we'll be able to fry them without anything. No butter, no bacon, nothing. Just frying the chilled pierogi. Okay? It will give them a nice color, and there'll be no grease in the pastry. Okay, so we are almost there.
Okay.
Yeah. Once they are kind of fried on both sides, we can put them on the plates. Yeah, we can bring the plates because our guest is coming to taste them with us.
Okay, who's our guest today?
Ania is the expert on pierogi, I hear.
Thanks.
Hello, Anya. Cool. You're here. Very good.
Hi, how are you?
So if you give me couple of plates, I'm going to just basically place a few of the pierogi. Yeah. And now what we do is we put those. You could bring over exactly.
Yeah.
Put it on top of our pierogi to give it a bit of taste.
Yeah. Oh. Do we have a future?
Do we have a future in pierogi making? Yeah?
Okay, good. Excellent.
I'll give you the rest.
Oh yeah?
Yeah? Okay. Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate you coming and risking tasting my pierogi.
Thank you, Edith.